just as both reading and writing are not only fundamentally different from each other, but they are also unequivocally and essentially reciprocal to each other, because not only do they serve different ends, but they also provide us with different clarity, understanding, knowledge, freedom, which is entirely psychological and not necessarily circumstantial, conditional, but also clarity and expression and communication, which is inward and one sided to our emotions, thoughts, pains, wounds, which is obviously unexpressed and unhealed and uncommunicated, which we just do not find people to communicate with because the people are unconscious, because the people won't understand anyways. And it's also about integrating the inward shadow. It's about making the unconscious conscious. It's about also recognizing and acknowledging the inward darkness and inner demons and internal, basically, evils through constantly writing and reading, obviously, different things in different ways for different reasons. That also helps with the practice and application and execution of gratitude, humility, humanity, modesty, moderation, patience, understanding, kindness, compassion. We're able to literally execute and practice these qualities as we write, as we read, and we find an expression and outlet to our emotions and pains, anyways, in one way or another. So we must write something that is worth thinking and remembering and recounting by the others. We must write something that is worth always reading and recounting and remembering by the others, or we must basically do things in our lives that are so great, distinct, rebellious, individual, defiant, and outspoken because of our qualities that they literally become other people's writings. We must do things, we must engage in actions and behaviors and endeavors and fulfill those ends and purposes into our lives that literally become worthy of being written about, that they are other people's writings that can be written upon. So obviously it's reciprocal, but it depends upon us. Either we want to be remembered in the other's writing, or we want to have our own writing. We want to write something that will be remembered and read and recounted forever in one way or another. It depends upon ourselves. It depends upon our mindset, behavior, attitude, character, anyways, in one way or another, as to what we want to do, what we want to achieve and become and actualize in our lives, as whether we want to be remembered as a man for his writings, or as a man for his actions and deeds and achievements and ambitions in one way or another. That is the thing we need to try to realize. Without it,